Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is Pitya's Prophecy Tarot. This is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Pisces, let's see what's in store for you. What's the message here for Pisces? These are general readings, so please take only the bits that apply. If none of it applies, check your other placements or check later, okay? Maybe it's just not your reading, so let's see. Pisces, what's the message here for Pisces? What's the message here for Pisces? Oh, okay, I've got these two. Lantern and the subconscious and the bees. Wow. Okay. So with the bees, it seems like something to do maybe even at work, or it doesn't have to be work. It could be something maybe that you've been working on, okay? With the lantern, light is being shed, and with the subconscious, it is things you weren't aware of, okay? So light is shed on something that maybe you knew even intuitively, but you didn't know it consciously, okay? And it may have to do in the realm of work or building something with somebody, okay? So let's see. Message for Pisces. What's the message here for Pisces? Let's look at the lantern. Why is that there for Pisces? There's a lantern here. Why is a lantern here for Pisces? The house. Okay. So yeah, for some of you, this is in the realm of a partnership or it's in the realm of work, okay? But light is being shed on that. And do a courtship underneath. Okay, let's look at the subconscious. Why is that there for Pisces? Ooh, false person. Okay. Okay, so Pisces, it looks like light is being shed, right? As I said, on this house or job, whatever. Some structure that's been stable, okay? There's something here that is, maybe someone's not telling the truth here with this false person, and it's something that you may have intuited. Because you're highly intuitive, right? Your subconscious could have been telling you that this person is not telling you the truth, or that there's something shady. But I think you may soon get confirmation that this is going on, okay? With that lantern, it feels like it's going to be illuminated for you. Okay, so let's see what is going on here for Pisces. What is the message here for Pisces? What's the message for Pisces? Six of Cups, okay. Ace of Cups, crossed by the Ten of Cups. Two of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Fool, Four of Cups, King of Cups, Knight of Cups, Ace of Coins, and the outcome is the Five of Cups. Okay. Okay. So this may be in the realm of love, okay, or it could be work. If it's work, then it just represents a new opportunity. But I'm going to read it as a love reading. So there's a chance for love here. The obstacle though is the Ten of Cups, so it may be that family is in the way, or for some, I mean, maybe someone's partnered, okay. For others, maybe someone's family doesn't approve for whatever reason. A decision needs to be made about this though, whether someone's going for this. Is someone going to take a chance on this love, with the Fool? With the Seven of Spears, in the recent past, it feels like there was, in the past, it feels like someone was willing to do this. They were willing to fight for this love. They were ready to take a leap of faith, okay? Or at least this is maybe what they said, and that they were going to make a decision here. Now, we do have the Four of Cups coming up, so it feels like they're now changing their mind, where they were interested and wanted to fight for this. They're not sure. With the Four of Cups, they're like, not really planning to go for it, okay? It's this person, I feel, the King of Cups. Someone who's been keeping their feelings quite close to the chest, Pisces. They kind of don't want to go for this now, Now what's hidden is this Knight of Cups. So, I mean, it could be that this person is partnered up and they're putting their energy towards their family, okay? Or for some of you, it's reversed and you're in the home with this person, and what you don't know is that this person is going towards someone else, okay? So it could go either way. The hope and the fear is this Ace of Coins. Yeah, this new beginning. But I feel it's almost the energy of someone who is not taking this leap of faith, because they're aware of this and they're sort of not doing this. Let's see. And the outcome is the Five of Cups. Okay. I mean, Pisces, if this is you, I think you're getting an inkling that this person has not been honest with you, okay? When it comes to with their house, with their family life, there's something they're not honest about. I think that it's beginning to dawn on you, okay? So let's see. Okay. Pisces, what's the Magician just jumped out. Yeah, what's the message here for Pisces? What is the message here? Why is the Six of Cups here for Pisces? Yeah, Apparamentum, Temperance. For some of you, you thought that this person was a soulmate, that you would be together, okay? And with a 10 of love, that you would have like a happy family life with this person. This person is quite content where they are, okay? If you're not in a family dynamic with them, then I have a feeling that they're quite comfortable where they are with their family, okay? It's not an uncomfortable situation for this person. Let's look at that Ace of Cups. Yeah, Lady of Swords. There's discernment now here about this love opportunity, okay? I feel it's this person's subconscious that is getting lit up, okay? This Lady of Swords. Let's look at the 10 of Cups. Where's that there? Yeah, the Lord of Wisdom. I feel somebody may be partnered up here, okay? Or if they're not, then as I said, their family could be disapproving of them committing to somebody, okay? Maybe to you, Pisces, right? If you're the Lady of Swords, then it's your intuition that is getting switched on. And you know that this person, this masculine energy is not being honest, okay? Let's look at this Two of Coins. Where's it there? Six of Love, yeah. This person is... I almost feel like you're waiting, whoever this feminine energy is, maybe waiting for this person to make a decision, right? They've got to decide. They're keeping someone waiting, okay? And with that Six of Love, that person's on the outside pining for this masculine who's maybe not leaving their home, their family, okay? Okay, let's look at that Seven of Spears. I'm just going to take this Knight of Shields. Yeah, it felt like in the past, this person, the masculine, was maybe determined to do this. And then something may have changed. Let's look at that Fool. Eight of Swords, yeah. When it came time to take this leap of faith, I feel with this Eight of Swords, this person doesn't feel like they can do it. He's kind of bandaged up there. And this person's giving him water. So I feel like this person's home life is quite comfortable. They're being looked after. I feel like they're being looked after in their home. It's comfortable. And, they're not sure they can leave it behind. Okay? Yeah, let's look at that Four of Cups. Convenanza. See, this person, would have to face their fears, okay? And I feel they're not prepared to do that, Pisces. So they're rejecting this. Yeah, I feel they're rejecting this Ace of Cups opportunity. Let's look at this King of Cups. Nine of Swords. Yeah, this is a person who is very afraid. Okay, they don't have the guts to take this leap of faith. Okay, they think that they're going to be attacked. They're going to come under attack from maybe family, from other people, and they don't have the courage to face that. And so they're finding it easier to, turn down this Ace of Cups. Let's look at this Knight of Cups. What about that? There's a Knight of Cups there. Yeah, the Ten of Love. See, this person's putting their attention towards their family. Okay, Pisces. That's what I'm seeing here. And with the Knight of Swords, I think they've communicated that truth to to whoever this Lady of Swords is. They've communicated this, which is why light has been shed. Okay, let's look at the Ace of Coins. Eight of Wisdom. Yeah, they're very focused on this. On this family life. It's like they had a wobble. They thought they'd go off and do something else, but now they've changed their mind and they're putting the energy back into that. Okay, let's look at the Five of Cups. The Wheel of Life. Yeah, I mean, I think this person, they do, if you're this Lady of Swords, this person misses you. They regret doing this. Okay, they regret having to do this. And I feel in some cases they, with this Wheel of Life, you can see how this person's bandaged. I think they took a chance, Pisces. They did something without thinking through the consequences, okay? And that's something this person regrets now. It feels like someone who may have started something with somebody else, maybe promised them that they would, even passionately chase them maybe at some point in the past, and then had a rethink, okay? When it came time to actually lead their family, they don't think they can do it. This person's backed out. And they regret that they took this chance, yeah. Okay. And I think this has been coming up for you in the readings as well last few times. So I don't know. I guess someone needs to hear the message. For some of you, I mean, you could be in the home with this person, and maybe even you subconsciously know that they have not been honest. Okay, because I feel this masculine energy has not been honest to two feminines, one in the home with them and one that they had a fling with. Okay, let's look at the Lady of Swords. Where is she there? Six of Cups. Yeah, this person can see that this masculine is focused on their children, their family life, with the lovers, that they're choosing that. Okay, you can see here with the Six of Love, right? It almost feels like this person's on the outside watching this family life, and they know this masculine has picked this. Okay, let's look at that Knight of Shields. The World, Justice, and the Two of Swords. See, even when they pursued this other person, they really had no plans of getting a divorce or ending that other commitment. Okay, they were still undecided there. So they recklessly pursued a relationship with somebody, promised them all sorts of things, and then, when they weren't sure even if they were going to do it. Let's look at Convenanza. Yeah, Four of Cups. See, this person has to face their fears, and that's not something they're prepared to do. Okay. Let's look at the Wheel of Life. Yeah, King of Pentacles reversed. There is regret for this, okay, with this King of Pentacles reversed, that they can't commit to the person that they love, right? As Queen of Wands, who's like the other person. There's regret maybe that they're staying in a commitment purely because they're afraid, okay, that they're afraid, they don't have the guts to leave. And so they're staying for all the wrong reasons with this King of Pentacles reversed. Okay, that's what I'm getting there. Let's look at the false person. Yeah, Queen of Swords. This person sees. This person knows subconsciously, okay, that this masculine energy is false, you know, that they don't really mean it when they say they're leaving, right? That this person's already known it subconsciously, and now I think light will be shed on it. Like this person, this masculine energy is going to convey that they can't do it, you know, that they can't leave. I mean, that's what I've got there. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some advice and see. Let's get some advice for this Lady of Swords, and also for this Lord of Wisdom who seems to be lacking courage. What is the advice for this Lady of Swords? What's the advice here for the Lady of Swords? Two of Spears. You know, you also have a choice, okay, with this crossroads energy. It's not just this masculine who has a choice. You have a choice to walk away and leave this behind. And I think this card is here to remind you, right, that you don't have to wait around for this person, okay, to make a decision. You can make it for them by leaving, okay. And let's get a card on, let's get some advice for this Lord of Wisdom. What is the advice here for the Lord of Wisdom? Ace of Swords, right? I mean, speak up, right? Say the truth. Be honest, okay? If you don't have any intention of going off with this third person, then you need to speak up instead of keeping them hanging on, okay? That's what I've got for you, Pisces. And let's so that's Pisces. I'll probably do Scorpio next, but I hope you found that insightful. I mean, obviously it's not a situation that all of you are going to be dealing with, but if you have an inkling, maybe you're in the home with this person and you have an inkling that they're being false, then this is possibly what's playing out, okay? And if you're a Pisces and you are this third party and you have an inkling that this person is not leaving, then this is definitely your message, okay? So that's what I've got for you. Yeah, please tell me in the comments if it resonates. Do hit like, share, and subscribe. Helps the channel greatly. I'd be so grateful, and I'll see you next time.